Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here live real quick today to share just a little bit about who I am if you don't know me, and to share a little bit about why I keep showing up on this app, in case it resonates with any of you, and in case you need to hear my message. So, my name is Jess. I am a homeschool mom of 5 kids, and about a year ago, just over a year ago, things were not awesome for my husband and I. We have 2 vehicles, and at that time, they were just breaking down constantly. At one point, we didn't have any running vehicles. We were just dumping money into trying to fix them, trying to make ends meet. 3 of our kids at that time, now 4, are all gymnasts. So our daughters were at one gym and our son was at another gym. So we were forced to make the crappy decision to take our girls out of their gym, and move them to the gym that our son was at because it was just cheaper. It was going to save us a lot of money in gas. It was going to be less wear and tear on our vehicles. And we had hoped that it was going to just be the little bit of financial break that we needed to stay afloat at the time. Unfortunately, it just wasn't. It wasn't enough. My husband at that time was working pretty much nonstop. There were weeks that we wouldn't even see him. He would just be gone working for the whole week. When we started at the new gym, they didn't even realize that my kids had a dad who was present because he was just never around. So for him to work more just wasn't a feasible option for us. So we had to have the really, really crappy conversation of, do we put our kids back in public school so that I can get a full-time job? And there were a lot of reasons why we made the decision to homeschool. There were a lot of reasons why it is better for our family. And so just the thought of doing that was just icky. It was not ideal. And so I set out to try to find another way to keep our kids home with me so that we could keep homeschooling them and giving them that kind of education, but also to let me bring in some kind of income. And thankfully, I was able to find a way to set up a business in kind of just the mom pockets of time. So nap time, only one of our kids napped at that time. But after the kids go in bed or while we're at practice with my kids, I was able to set up a business where I'm utilizing social media apps like this, and I'm still able to make enough money to ease that burden. And we've actually been able to drastically reduce the amount of time that my husband is working as well. A majority of my business is automated, so even, right now, while I'm talking to you, my business is still working in the background. It's working when I'm driving my kids to practice. It's working while we're doing math lessons or whatever it is that I need to be doing for my kids. My business is still working. And it's been a game changer for me. And I think, one of the driving forces about why I keep showing up on these apps is because I don't think that enough people know that this is an option. I don't think that enough people realize that these options exist. We've been told that you have to make a choice, especially for moms, between being present for your kids, or dads too. You have to choose between being present for your kids or making money. As homeschool parents, we're told you have to choose between homeschooling your kids and them be in all of these extracurricular activities. And it's not true. Those are lies. You can do both. You can be present for your kids and still make money. And so that's why I'm so passionate about showing up on these apps and sharing that information, because more women need to know. More people need to know that you don't have to make those choices. And that's also why I've put together my 17-page free guide on my website so that you can see exactly what I do. And you can see that if I can do it, you can do it. And you can see step by step how to do it. So if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. You can send me a DM, you can leave a comment, you can send me an email, reach out on my website. Always reach out and ask me questions because I want to help you. I want to share this information with as many people as possible so that you know that you don't have to make those choices. All right. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you.